Well, first up this evening, focus on the powerful political and business Maran family in Chennai. Sun TV issued a categorical statement refuting reports of a legal dispute between the two Maran brothers, DMK Central Chennai MP Dayanidhi Maran and chairman of the Sun TV network, Kalanidhi Maran. Sun Network statement came in the wake of reports of a legal notice from Dayanidhi Maran to his brother Kalanidhi and 7 others. The legal notice reportedly demanded restoration of the company's shareholding structure to its pre-September 2003 status, when it was a closely held family firm in which the Maran family and the family of the late Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi owned shares. Sun TV in its statement said that the alleged matter dates back to 22 years when the company was a closely held private limited company, and that, and I'm quoting this, the statements allegedly made in the articles are incorrect, misleading, speculating, defamatory, and not supported by facts or law. It added that it does not have any bearing on the business of the company or its day-to-day functioning, and being the family matter of the promoter are purely personal in nature. Remember, the Marans are close relatives of Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, closely intertwined with the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam. Their father, Murasoli Maran, was the nephew of late Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi. Joining me now are Vishwanath Nair of NDTV Profit, who's been tracking the business fallout, and Sam Daniel from Chennai as well. Vishwanath, first to you, what's the sense you're picking up from the business community? You've covered several family disputes. What's the buzz in Mumbai?
Well, Veera, the conversation since last evening has been quite interesting, actually, in the business community, because what they're trying to understand is the timing of the entire thing. The fact that these shared transfers allegedly happened in 2003, that is what Dayanidhi Maran has alleged in his legal notice. He said that they were illegally transferred to Kalanidhi Maran, and he ended up owning 60% in Sun TV. So if it is now a 22-year-old technically case, why is it now that Dayanidhi Maran is putting out this legal notice to his brother? The other aspect of all of this is the impact on Sun TV. So what we are seeing right now was some amount of impact on the Sun TV stock. It fell to about 4% during the day, fell by about 4% during the day, and then it closed closer to 2% lower than the last open. So there was some impact. It wasn't material enough, but if there is an overhang that lasts for long about the ownership of the company and the status of the family, then that becomes a real concern for a listed company like Sun TV Network, because a lot of retail investors are also part of this network now with their shareholding.
Right, important overview that you're giving there, Vishwanath. Thanks very much for that. Sam Daniel, from the political side, one has observed the power of the family for many, many years. There was a fallout in 2007 when Sun TV moved out of Anna Arivalayam, the DMK's headquarters. It was building up since the demise of Murasoli Maran. What's the buzz you're picking up in Chennai? Has there been any on-record comment from Dayanidhi Maran or those close to him, or even from the DMK? What's the sense you're picking up? Because there are close family ties to the DMK's first family. In fact, this is part of the DMK's first family, as well as other political leaders there in Tamil Nadu.
Virarago, both the brothers or their close associates are completely tight-lipped. No word yet. Even their lawyers are not speaking. So there's no clarity yet whether the senior brother has received the notice. Has it been sent? No clarity on that. But the DMK clearly, consciously stays away from what they call as a purely family issue. None of the spokespersons are talking on record. But off record, they say it's again like any other family dispute and the party will have nothing to do with that. Although, on record, Dayalu Ammal, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin's mother, is a shareholder, and her name has been mentioned in that notice reportedly sent by Dayanidhi Maran. But this certainly brings back memories of the family feud during the days of Karunanidhi as Chief Minister and as a leader. when there was a family feud between the Kalanidhi family and the Maran brothers. On two counts. One, the Kalanidhi family was not happy with the way the shares were divided among the family members, among the shareholders in the family. And reports at that time suggested the Maran brothers paid them 100 crore rupees. Not many were happy about that at that point in time. And there was also that report in a Tamil newspaper owned by the Maran brothers, in which they had a survey published, which Kalanidhi himself said tried to divide a wedge between his two sons, M.K. Alagiri and M.K. Stalin, projecting M.K. Alagiri in a very bad light, and that again had was responsible for the feud at that point in time. As a result, Sun TV was moved out of the DMK headquarters, and that gave birth to a new channel, Kalanidhi TV, owned by the Kalanidhi family. Of course, later they patched up, and Kalanidhi himself was quite relieved at that point in time, and that led to everything honky-dory. But in terms of the relationship between the two siblings, the two brothers, many say it was quite strained for quite some time, particularly over a feeling by the younger brother, Dayanidhi Maran, that he has been given a raw deal. What kind of an impact will it have on the party? That's something we'll have to wait and watch. But the party clearly distances itself at the moment, at least.
Right, the party insulating itself, perhaps other top leaders, including Stalin, we believe are unlikely to get involved in what's seen as a Maran family dispute. But remember, Sam, the two brothers were extremely close to each other, stay next to each other at boat club for many years. They've stuck through together. So one will have to wait and see how this plays out, whether there will be a rapprochement within to keep a lid on this issue. Of course, no public on-record comments from either side. Thanks very much, Sam Daniel, as well as Vishwanath Nair.